Hello everyone and welcome to my presentation. My presentation today is about website preparation. My name is Mukhammed Yusup and my instructor's name is Aizada Sarsenwa. My group is Tadenga 118B. Here you can see view of website preparation process. And today I will tell you deeply about it. So before I start my presentation, let me share with you my report. Let me show you how it looks like. This is my report. It consists of 9 pages. Here's my content. My content has introduction, site preparation safety, drilling safety, conclusion, and the references. These are my reports. So then this is my conclusion. So this is how my report looks like. Now let me show you my presentation. First, I decided to share with you my outline since it'll help you to easily understand my presentation. My first part of outline is importance of safety. Then I will tell you about well site preparation. Then I will talk about drilling safety. Finally, I will conclude my presentation with conclusion. Here you can see another view of well site preparation. Here you can see crane and this trenching and dismantling safety first, and you will understand why safety is first. So let's move to the main part of my presentation. That's about safety. In this part, I will tell you about the definition of safety. According to the Cambridge Dictionary, as you can see here, safety means the state of being protected from danger or harm. Safety is a very important aspect in every industry, since with the help of safety, all the employees can return their home safely with no injuries. Safety means working well in a healthful condition, and it's now. And if safety rules are not followed, then in the workplace there might be a lot of danger, accident, and death. And if these things are not prevented from happening, then it might lead to loss of reputation of the company. If company loses reputation, they might start being this not highly valued company. And in 1979, in order to prevent danger, OSHA was created by Richard Nixon. And because before OSHA was created, and when oil wells first were drilled, there were a lot of danger and accident, and there's employers, they didn't care about the lives of the employees. A lot of workers died because of not following rules, because of not being provided with safety equipments, PPE, and other stuff that we have today. That's why OSHA was created, in order to set some standards for companies so they could follow, and so their employees could return home safely. So safety is important everywhere, even on offshore and on onshore. Here you can see drill ship and the land rig. So this is about safety. And my next part is well site preparation. Here you can see, and I decided to deeply talk about it. Here, this part has 6 pictures, and 6 pictures they show you how each process is done. First process is purchasing a land or renting land that we think there might be oil. So this land is uneven and it has a lot of trees, and these trees should be removed, and this land should be leveled, and this should be even, so our drilling equipments could stay properly. And the next part is this leveling. We remove all these trees and we make this ground even with the help of bulldozers. Here you can see this ground looks clean, no trees, no uneven rocks and other stuff. And the next process is this trenching. Trenching is a digging hole, making a hole like this. And after this, we should make conductor hole and the rat hole and mouse hole. Here you can see how big this conductor hole is, because this is where we store our conductor casing, if I'm not mistaken. Conductor casing is the largest casing. It's larger than any other casing. Here you can see how big its radius is. And next part is about transporting. After we finish all this process, we can start transporting all our equipment to the drill site. Uh, in order to have all this equipment transported successfully to the drill site, we should have good road, because without road, our trucks will not be able to come to the drill site. That's why we should prepare and make a road for our vehicles. After we finish transporting our equipment to the drill site, now we can start unloading them. Here you can see this one dog house. This is where they operate. It's being unloaded. So this is all about well site preparation. You might think they look difficult, but actually they're easy if safety rules are followed and if plans are made. And each siege process, they have their own danger and they have their own solutions to them. For example, when choosing land before starting leveling process, we should make a plan of this land that is not cleaned and leveled. We should know if there are any toxic irritant plants or not. If there are toxic plants, we should remove them because they might cause problem for employees, workers. And when making rat hole and mouse hole, we should cover them with something, because if they're not covered, our workers might fall down to them because of not noticing them. And as I told you before, we should also prepare a road, and the road should be clean. It must not have ice or something, because our truck car might get slided from it and might leave the road because of losing balance. And when unloading our equipments, before unloading our equipments and before preparing all this equipment to the truck, loading this equipment to the truck, we should check them if they're tied properly, if they're staying properly or not. Because if they're not tied down, they might collapse or they might slide down to the ground. Thus, they will cause trouble. So it's about what type of operation. And there are actually a lot of dangers and possible solutions to them, but as time is short, I will not tell all about them. So next move to there. My third part is a drilling safety. Here you can see three different pictures. Here you can see a man, and here you can see the picture of toxic drink, and here you can see a picture of workplace awareness. So first picture, as you can see here you can see a man with a full PPE. The reason that I put this picture on this slide is just to show you that PPE is very important. It's very important to wear our shoes, and it's very important our goggles here, and it's very important to wear our hard hat, because without these things, employee will get injured. For example, if something falls down the head of employee, his head will be crushed, and thus it will lead to the death. And if hammer or something falls down the foot of his employee, this shoe will protect him. That's why PPE is always important. As he's working in very harsh environment and with very hard equipment. And the second thing is alcohol. Before starting drilling process, drilling crew should check. This head of drilling process should check all his employees if they're not drunk, because drunk person might cause a lot of troubles. They will cause a lot of troubles, definitely. And that's why they do checks before they start drilling process. And the third picture is written workplace awareness. The reason that I put is to tell you that it's very important to know what you're doing, because working without what you're doing will let you to get into trouble. That's why before starting any drilling process, any other processes, we should provide our employees with workplace awareness trainings. We should tell them what they will do, and we should also tell them what kind of process they'll handle and what kind of instruments they'll use. That's why our employees should be aware of what they're doing, and they should also know safety. So this is all about drilling safety. There are actually more, And so let me conclude my presentation. As we were required, we should say about what we understood from this course. So this course, call it first drilling course, first drilling practice. Since from beginning, we've been learning all about safety in drilling process and safety in everywhere. So we started from leveling the ground, and then we reached to the drilling processes, if I remember correctly. And then and one thing that I understood is whatever we do, we should also follow the rules. We should wear our PPE correctly, and we should also be aware of what we're doing and work carefully. And this is all I understood. And also another thing that I understood from this course is life of employee is very important, because he or she has his or her own family. That's why they should return home safely. That's why we should provide them safe work environment. So this is all I understood from this course. So thanks for watching. These are my references. I only took GIFs and images, and so thanks for watching. Goodbye.